Wiki is named after the bus that goes from Honolulu Airport between the terminals, the Wiki bus, which I've actually known and seen. I've got a photograph of it. It's essentially there because it was a fast and informal way of putting information online. That's where the term Wiki comes from. So it's evolved from that to being a space where students can write and edit material collectively. I was using it in the mid-2000s mainly to get the students used to actually preparing stuff directly online as against just doing documents online. So they put it on there and then they can keep looking at it, keep updating it. For projects, I was using it for innovation entrepreneurship so that students collectively could come up with presentations and or project documents on a new product or service. I've actually experimented also with using wikis for participation, class participation, where you might have a topic and the students can all participate through discussion. And when you look at the end, you see this great big, I guess, structure of discussion and knowledge that's been presented. Generally positive. It was a bit new for them initially because they weren't used to actually at that stage typing and putting stuff directly into an online system. This was sort of still the time where students either did hard copy or they used Word and just type their material in there. So it was a new experience for them actually doing it straight into a system. It was really interesting that students tend to, if they actually had a wiki behind them with their presentation in it, they tended to be very different in terms of being creative than using PowerPoint. They tended to interact and do a little bit more impromptu. It was more like a show as against, here's the PowerPoint slide, I'm just going to look at it. So they seem to come up more creatively with material. The other thing that is really useful for is the students have a record of the material online so they can keep using it and they can keep it depending on how you set it up when they're here but also when they go. You really have to know what the capability of the application. You might have wikis where you just put in text and you edit it. You may have wikis in the past where you've had to know the language behind Wikipedia to edit and type it up. You have some wikis which is easy. They should be as easy to use as Word, basically, as a Word editor. And also, if you want people, say, to do a project on a business plan, you want to still have all the attachments and connections so they can put their financial analysis as spreadsheets and other supporting documents. So different wiki applications have different capabilities. They've standardised much better than what they used to, but you want to make sure all the key components that make up the assignment or the assessment are there. I think at the time when I first started using it, it was just a different way of presenting the material. It's a different way of the students engaging material online, creating knowledge and creating assignments and stuff to mark. One really important thing, and maybe I should have followed it off the previous point, is it gives the students the provision to do e-portfolios. This is a big part, emerging part of blended learning.